Hey everyone, my name is Diamond. Welcome to the channel. Today in this video, I'm just gonna get straight to the point of, if you've seen the title, you already know what's up. This is a pick a group reading on what is your reputation. Today I'm only gonna be doing 2 groups. So you can pause here to meditate if you need more time, but I'm just gonna get straight to pile number 1. I think this is obsidian. Put that to the side and put pile number 1, I guess, in the corner. I'm putting the light, not in the shadow of the camera. The candle. So I guess first I'm gonna pull some oracle cards, I guess. I already shuffled and cleansed the energy of all of my decks that are out here. Welcome, pal number 1. Let's see, what is your reputation? How do people view you? What's your reputation? How is pal number 1's reputation? I'm pulling from this musical oracle deck. Pal number 1's reputation. David Bowie. So right off the gate with Billie Holiday at the bottom of the deck, you have this unique, carefree, individualistic aspect about you. Never lower your mask until you have another underneath. So I feel like with this, if you already have another ready beneath. So you have many facets. People could perceive you as being like a kind of shapeshifter type of person, where you have many, like, I guess, multifaceted attributes about you. But yeah, you just seem to be this pure soul where you can just, there's a sense of like, well, you're grounded within who you are. There's a sense of confidence within you. You're very sure of yourself. With the red here and the pink, and the red and pink here, it's telling me that you're a very loving spirit. You're a very pure soul, and you have this freedom of expression when it comes to you, where you can like willingly express yourself as you naturally are. Like, people know that what you say is real and it's how you truly feel, and you just express yourself most likely through your style, choice of clothing here. They're wearing interesting articles of clothing, I have to admit. I wouldn't myself be so bold to think I could pull off, but they pull it off quite well. So you have a unique individualistic sense of style to you too. Also with like the tropical pretty floralness, you could just smell good, or you could, people, your reputation is like, you leave the house with intention of how you're gonna look, and that's very expressive to your mood. Cultivate strategies of beauty. Wait, what am I saying? Cultivate strangeness and beauty will follow. So yeah, you're like confident in yourself, in being able to like express yourself in your most unique, way. You're willing to let that freak fly and just let that weird light shine, so that other like people like you can flock to you, who can relate and find some sense of inspiration through like perceiving you day to day, however these people know you, and your reputation. Should I pull another one? I'm already like 5 minutes in, just from David Bowie. I got a lot from that. So you must be like a Pisces or just very expressive, like Scorpio. Who else is Aries? Leo. Those are, or I guess Sagittarius too. Like they're willing to like be unique with their colorful hair. You could have just something like that stands out about you, whether it's your hair, your makeup, your clothes. The reputation is that you have style, but it's like something only you can pull off. And you're like, I'm hearing like your outfits are like amazing, out of this world, because of like the planets around him, or you're just like spacey, a dreamy type of person. Frank Sinatra came out with Janis Joplin. I like the color coordination. It's like the divine being, the most highest power. Are they like trying to entertain me through visual like appeals of like the color going with the bottom of the deck? Everyone looks up to the guy. Oh, I didn't even read the last one. Seek the truth floating far above the moon. So yeah, again with this dreamy quality. You could just be a dream, like, I don't know. I don't want you guys to sound like I don't want you to make it like, I don't know. But it could be like people, there's just something about you, like either it's your figure, your clothes, your overall, like how you express yourself, how you present yourself to the world. It's like very showy, like you're very expressive with overall your look, like how you talk. You could just have a talent or a skill that is very just sets you apart from the rest. It just makes you unique. I guess how many times am I gonna possibly say unique in this pile? Take a shot every time I say it. You'll be like oh my god, this bitch. Okay, so with Frank Sinatra, why did I say his name like that? Frank Sinatra. I mean, I guess I said it right. Anywho, everyone looks up to the guy behind the guy. So what I get from that, your attitude in life, like you're willing to give other people their props too. You're willing to see the good in others. I'm hearing because of the struggles of your past, there's this sense of humility to you, where you just I don't know why I'm getting humility from Frank Sinatra. I don't even know how he was. It's like like personality wise, 'cause I just feel like everyone looks up to the guy behind the guy. So like, you know, that I'm just envisioning like someone being the singer and being on stage, and their microphone wouldn't work unless the guy behind the control panels controlling the sound mic, letting it be able for him, like letting it be like letting his audience be able to hear him through the microphone, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So willing to give everyone involved with their success, like they're not the type to believe that they did all the success that they've had in their life thus far is through like their own sheer like strength. They know how to give people props. Like I couldn't have done it without you type stuff, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? Yeah, I think I am. Fly yourself to the moon of your choice. So again, with the moon, this person could be very in tune with their feelings, very compassionate, like a soft kind of guy or gal or person, just in general. This person could just be very nurturing, very supportive figure in people's life. Yeah. Why am I saying this person? It's you. I'm like, yeah, that's what people be saying about you. I feel like that's why I was saying that. That's how people be talking about you. because this is like, I forgot what the fuck this reading was about. I'm just like delving deep into like the meaning of these cards. Yeah, you could be very like a deep person. Like you don't really like the whole small talk, talking about the weather, and just, yeah, you like talking about, get into the matter of like more substantial things that are like, that matters. The people in your family or people you care about. Big factor, it seems like people in your inner circle, like they get to see the most inner aspects of you that no one else gets to see. Everyone sees like the rumors or what they want to see, but you're not really worried or focused about the rumors. You're not willing to give it any attention. You're just mostly the type to stay in your lane or with like a close knit, I'm getting. But there's like a sense of focus, the focal point being on like the face. You could just have like a soft face, something about your appearance, whether it's just your stoicness, your face, or when you smile, this doesn't matter. Whatever emotion that you're showing is very expressive in your face, no matter if it's like showing the details of like the aspects of your clothes, your hair, and makeup. But yeah, it's overall, your way of expression is coming across as very genuine, and yeah, you only get one shot at life, so aim high. Yeah, you're willing to make the most out of life, to really learn those lessons from your past and take them into action. I'm sensing your reputation is the one that's willing to take risks, and the one who is willing to be vulnerable and show their soft side, the most charming side, but also willing to not be so confrontational with like the way you view things, the way that you express yourself. I mean, there's this sense of confidence, but you're willing to like fall back and like let other people shine too. There's a sense of I don't know why I'm thinking we're all in this together, like High School Musical type style. I'm gonna pull from the archetype deck. 12 minutes, wow. What is pile number one's reputation? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Wow. Confirmation. So, look, first, child wounded. Okay. I hope I didn't like burst air, and I always do that to the microphone. Just like breathe harshly. I've been noticing that. I'm like, wow, she's like really into it. Light attributes, awakens compassion and a desire to serve other wounded children, opens learning path for forgiveness or of forgiveness. Shadow attributes, blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resist moving on through forgiveness. So there's this sense they're all in this together. It's like, it's that kind of vibe I was getting. You're not so much as like, I'm getting from like giving other people their like recognition, giving other people props, letting other people shine too, but there's also this sense of comfort I was getting with the moon energy. Fly yourself to the moon of your choice, cultivate strangers, and beauty will follow. So it's a sense of you being willing to be like, have that vulnerable side to you, to be willing to give other people like grace and give, you know, other people compassion. There's this sense of just being overall a nurturance to like the people close to you, the people around you. You're this supportive, like nurturing figure. You just make people comfortable with you. There's a sense of you're real and honest and kind. There's a sense of compassion, and you're the one to seek other people like you. It's like you attracting that like, attract like kite. Like, can I talk? You're attracting that like attracts like type shit, you know? Like you're letting that light shine for others, like your light, and letting that be that sense of like sharing that sense of groundedness with your uniqueness, the strange, the harshness of your past, whether people were harsh with you or you did what you did. But like there's a sense of like, let bygones be bygones, making the most out of life, not really dwelling on past errors, mistakes of yourself and others. Yeah. You also enlighten people to take it easy on themselves when they feel overwhelming sense of like they have to put on these masks as a way of not really feeling confident within their own unique self of expression, wanting to emulate other people, or people fall into that trap. Your reputation is like you stray from that path of trying to emulate other people. You're just in your own lane, and that guides other people to be that sense of comfort within the moment, like being comfortable. Can I talk? Being comfortable within their own selves and letting that be the light of inspiration to other people. Prince, light attribute, romantic charm. Yes, I was kind of getting that. And potential for power. Shadow attribute, using power for self-aggrandizement. So I'm hearing when your reputation is, it's a shock, it's a surprise how people just initially, from their first impression of you, they expect something. I don't know why from that I'm getting like they expected one thing, but they got something different with the flowers hiding behind his back, and you can't really see his face, but I sat down on top of David Bowie and his face has a slash against it, like a lightning bolt of like the shock of expression of the boldness, just the overall depth in that one eye, and the jaggedness of, I don't know, but it's just something there about a message within, like, you could have a very expressive face, but then people still don't know what's going on behind, like, in the back of your mind, like, they're like, it seems to be more going on to what meets the eye, I'm getting, right? With Destroyer, being at the bottom of the deck, releasing what potentially is destructive, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. So you're willing to say to the hell with all of this, walk away from something, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be like dramatic in a way, but you're willing to make like a new life for yourself. And there's this sense of like everything that you create, beyond like, straying beyond the path of being the rebel type, and like, the wealth wasn't like what's inside you, like your authentic you. And I feel like that gives you the self-starter, the most like creative ability to make life like abundant for yourself and share that with other people. You're this light for others. I guess to just see I'm hearing like chivalry isn't dead. Like there's still kind, thoughtful things about you that can catch people off guard. I feel like because this is just like genuine, pure. There's a sense of like comfort here, a sense of, yeah, I definitely get charm here. The power of love must replace the love of power. So let me say that again. The power of love must replace the love of power. You are far greater than the sum of your fears. You inspire people to push past their fears, to be who they are and not really care. Yeah. I just feel like you like to think of like deeper meanings beyond shit. It's making me think of like Just Puck It Again, the chaos witch. When she said, wait, damn, I literally lost it. What was I gonna say? Damn. I can't believe I lost it. It was literally on the tip of my tongue. I hate when that happens. Let me just pull an astrology card because we're like damn near 30 minutes in. There's a sense of like you're willing to do the work and heal yourself and release anything, like all the baggage. Willing to go on your own path, take the lead. You're a natural born leader. Because you're so individualistic to yourself, you're not really the one to like, try to emulate other people. There's a strong sense of expression with you, how you express yourself. You could have just like very interesting hair, or maybe you cover your head in some kind of way, like you always wear hats, or you wear a hijab, something like that, or scarves, It's how you, also the deep stare in your eyes. There could be something within your eyes, whether it's like color or just like a piercing stare, deep set eyes, how you look at people, I don't know. But then like both of their backs are turned. I'm feeling like there's a sense of you're closing yourself off to other people, but people know that like you're a catch, because there's a sense of like, I'm good with pile number one. Like, I feel safe with them. I know that if I had them in my life, they will spark new change, and that would be good change. Like, people don't even know like what you really be up to. Like, they don't know your plans, they don't know your moves like that until you actually make them. I feel like your reputation is that you move in silent. There's rumors about you, people talk about you, and you put this like sense of shock to people when they see you step out, when they see you finally like expressing yourself. You surprise them. It's not what they expected. Each time you say something, it's like something different or something that they didn't see coming. There's this strong sense of self, but there's also this sense of togetherness with the Virgo energy, like how I was getting with the child wounded, and yeah, the guy behind the guy. People want to be like have their future with you, because there's a strong sense of like, by you knowing who you are and knowing the way of, I guess, thoughtfully expressing yourself and being this healing spirit, being this healing presence to other people, because you're grounded. You have this grounded sense in your emotions and your creations, your expression, your just the details of like what you do. In the sense saying like your reputation is, you could be a perfectionist, or you could be like the overall like a star in your community or in the public eye in some way, where you have this strong sense of recognition, of being successful, of being a warm, kind-hearted person who's very giving. I'm just imagining my sister's a Leo, and she's like really giving. She's like not selfish, and she works really hard. So again, with the Virgo energy, 6th house. So whatever you do for a full-time job, I'm hearing like the people you work with, they view you, they like you, they like how you look. I'm feeling like there's a sense of you're always gonna be like one of the best, like wherever you work. You're gonna be like people getting like the top leading sales, or you're gonna be the person that is like the lead manager, or you're gonna be the person who is always picking up the slack where others like lack. You're always gonna be the thoughtful person who gives compliments and willing to pat other people on the back and see other people's successes. You're a patient, diligent worker. You don't make like goofy errors or like silly mistakes. You're thoughtful and meticulous. You could be very skilled with your hands. Like, your reputation is, you could just be a good cook, or you could just be a colorful person. I'm just seeing like very expressive, all this color going on here. Very confident in yourself, very loyal, a loyal friend. Your reputation is trustworthy, dependable, reliable. You know how to do what you need to do, or do what you want. You know what you want, how to go after it. You're very creative. You could be an artist, or a singer in some kind of way, or a culinary artist, garden, something like with plants, or making herbs, candles, something like that. Overall, the sense of like, it could be as simple as being like a waiter, in culinary school or something with this 6th house. Could identify this overall as like witchy, with making herb oils and candles and lighting sage and palo santos and just stuff like that. You could just be very confident, and you're willing to take risk, you're willing to take chance, especially when it comes to like how you show out for yourself. Very balanced. You're willing to cooperate with others and be like fair in your relationships. So let me get some tarot cards now. What is power number one's reputation? What is power number one's reputation? Whoa, you definitely know how to embrace change, even if it's like very abrupt, chaotic change of just like arguments, or just someone doing you unfair, doing you dirty, trying to play you. Even if it's because like this was between here with the 5 of Swords, you're willing to go along your own path and how to go after your goals, even if it takes time, and you have to be like patient with yourself, and people know that in the long run you're just bound to be successful because you know how to go after what it is you want. Should I take these? It's only 4 that jumped out. Because this is actually resonating with the message so far. So with 9 of Swords, there is this balance, this decisiveness. I know what I want, how to go after it. Very determined, very protective, on guard, ready to, put up a fight, be protective, protect the ones you love, type stuff. Knowing how to put it into things, no matter how long you've been dealing with that cycle or with those ties, you know how to put things to an end, or you know how to revive things through that sense of forgiveness. Either or. Being decisive, always knowing what you want, embracing that change, willing to jump head first with Leo energy into it, say what you need to say, but be sweet and in a way with the Prince energy of being charming, smooth with your words, possibly like Frank Sinatra. I guess David Bowie was also a lyricist, so it's very good with your words. It's a sense of highly skilled at self-expression. Your reputation with Three of Wands, there's like a sense of things to come with you. Because you're a go-getter, people view you as going on to like bigger and better things, no matter if it's like slow going process. You're very patient with the progress, willing to imagine yourself a brighter, colorful future where I'm hearing, I know the Four of Cups is like not really seeing a cup being offered to you, which is leaning to be a mischance possibly, because you're upset about the Three Other Cups or something, being basically like a brat, apathetic, or with circumstance. But with this sense, I'm feeling like you're able to be aware, be in tune with yourself, to be able to see those you're able to see those opportunities that other people wouldn't take, especially when it comes in a way of like how you're willing to be able to express yourself, like how far you're really willing to go to invest in yourself and time. Like I just saw the Sun card and the Six of Swords, so you're willing to definitely move on, leave the past in the past with the bygones. People don't see you as holding a grudge. Your reputation is that you're emotionally competent within yourself. You know how to like suss through your feelings and process them, grieve, cry it out, let it go, release. You know how to release what no longer needs to be like, you know. I'm also hearing like the opportunities in the past, like I'm hearing like possibly with connections or other ideas. You could just be willing to not be so hard on yourself for things that haven't got off the ground in the past, things that didn't really take off for you. You're willing to process those and know how to move on to the next thing that will continue to spark this sense of drive and creativity for you to be able to like know how to recognize an opportunity that's worth your while in the long run, with a sense of preparing for new life. Do you know how to push other people? Well, I'm getting a sense your reputation is that you're a heartbreaker because you're very sparing with your energy, very guarded. You're really protective in your own bubble, really willing to protect that sense of trueness within yourself. No one can really try to emulate you, your unique individualistic self. No one can try to emulate you. No one can be like you. Even if they did try to, they can't really see like what you're really up to. They're confused about also what I was getting from this, but I didn't really say yet because someone from the past, like missed opportunities, I guess connections that never really got off the ground, but you were willing to put it to an end. Emperor is willing to let things like burn down in order to like build something new again, it's brighter and better, a new and better way. There's a sense of like you protecting your energy through separations with other people, that people could just be grieving the loss of your energy within their life because you're very sparing with your time, your money, your energy overall. Yeah, I'm getting that energy that you're protective with your like sense of success within yourself. You're not really willing to feed into the rumors, the trolls, the haters. You're turning your back to it. You're really just type to stay in your own little bubble, meditate. But your reputation is that you're you're a leader. You don't necessarily have to take the title. You don't have to have a title to be a leader. You're just willing to take, like, you're successful within your own life, within yourself. You're a boss, basically, in life. Eight of Wands, very sure of yourself, and especially your expression. That's bottom line, this whole reading. You're willing to just nip stuff in the bud. I'm hearing, like, people still think of the things that you said to them years ago. Like, if you left anyone's life very abruptly, like swiftly, if you left anyone's life with, like, last words, they still think about those last words, and they're still holding, like, weight, emotional weight too. Like, whatever you said was, like, something that's very vulnerable to you. Like, you very much put yourself, like, on the line. You were very direct, very honest, very truthful, and it stuck to this person even to this day. So yeah, you're willing to be bye-bye, I'm gonna say what I need to say, and I'm gonna move on with this sense of movement. There's a sense of carrying on, going on with change. Yeah, I'm gonna pull from one more deck, and yeah, I think if it keep on, like, reverberating with the same message, then I guess we're about done. Pile number one. Give it a like if this resonates so far. Subscribe if you'd like. I appreciate you guys coming to visit this channel. I hope you like the energy. Whoa, that's a lot. Two of Cups. Now I'm curious about these ones. You have people heavily in their minds about you. Yeah, your reputation is that when you leave people's life and you're on for, like, a brighter future, baggage light, you ain't carrying no baggage from the past, because you follow that initial intuition of, like, yeah, now I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to take a chance on myself, the betterment of my life. And when you leave people, they view you as, like, they could put you, well, I'm getting, like, a third party situation, whether it was another person or just another situation. But when you leave people life, they try to, like, put you in compromising positions where you're not willing to compromise yourself. Evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. You realize that you're all you got, and when you leave people, they realize, like, wow, that was something that could have, you know, been healing, that could have been harmonious, that could have been this sense of ease, because they did just, like, be true to who they were. They were very honest and very direct with me. They confronted everything, and they were the type to, like, really energize the connection and really be a sense of light and guidance, of happiness and inspiration for me. Yeah, but when the dirtiness happens and you be like bye-bye and you walk away with your dignity, your dignity intact, and when you walk away with probably not your chin held high, you probably still, like, hurt too, which is why you took time for yourself. I guess that makes sense, you know? When you took that time for yourself to heal through the Three of Swords with the Four of Coins, it's giving you this sense of you're able to make healthy boundaries with people. You're willing to set the standard for yourself, make those rules necessary of what you're willing to put up with, what you're willing to no longer accept anymore. And, like, shit, I'm just living my life, and whether you're confused on the move I'm making or not, you really have no say so, because you're not in my life anymore. People view you as willing to heal through grievances of your past, to heal that heart, and not really hold strong burdens or just, like, talking shit all the time, adding to the, like, the other side of the gossip line, and, you know, spreading rumors about other people and just making things ugly. You're willing to accept people for who they are and the mistakes that was made in the past. And I was gonna say what they made, but I know that everyone plays their role, and you probably think, nah, it was them, but yeah, you are willing to give this same compassion to other people. I'm getting with that. Yeah. Four of Swords, you're just this very calming person. You're willing to take time out, isolate yourself. You could just be overall a homebody, but you're in a sense of this calm energy for people, where even if like you gotta take time to suss through like the unfairness of your past, to heal those triggers within yourself, so you can be the best you. There's still this sense of like you're the people, like people think like you're their soulmate, like you leave a heavy importance, even if not soulmate. People, like, you leave a long lasting impact on people's life, no matter how short no matter how short you were in their life, like a short time. Okay, pile number 1, I hope that resonated with you. Please like, subscribe, or share. I appreciate your presence here and this energy, for what is your reputation on people, how they view you, and have a blessed rest of your day. I'm gonna head on to pile number 2 once I cleanse this energy. So, Holy Spirit, please cleanse the energy. Step, Holy Spirit, so I can get the most accurate reading for pile number 2. Please cleanse the energy for these decks, so I can get the most accurate reading for pile number 2. Oh, Empress wanted to fly out. Oh. Please help me cleanse the energy of this deck, so I can get the most accurate reading for pile number 2. For what is attractive. I mean, not what is attractive. I guess what their reputation is. What their reputation. Divine Spirit. Cleanse the energy of this deck, because this is wild. It's like shit is just flying out. Whoa. That's the second time I saw that I seen the Queen of Wands, and then the Empress was there, and then I was seeing the Lovers. So clearly pile number 2 is going to be attractive, but I'm trying to cleanse the energy. Cleanse the energy. Cleanse Holy Spirit for the most accurate reading for pile number 2. What the fuck? Oh my god. Cleanse the energy of Holy Spirit. Oh my gosh. Wow. If it comes out again, like, okay, let me stop. Cleanse. Cleanse. Intense, man. Cleanse. Slow your roll, man. Slow. I wonder if someone's still here watching this. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? It's like, that energy in that deck was just too much, man. I'm gonna have to go back to it and make sure it's really cleansed. So not too much is happening in this deck. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Cleanse the energy of this deck. Spirit, please cleanse the energy from this deck. Thank you. And Holy Spirit, please cleanse the energy from this deck. Close energy, so I can have the most accurate reading, different energy in this space. Oh, I do have the reading. And I didn't use these, but I'm still gonna cleanse the energy in case it went stale from Paula Bowen's energy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this on the side so I can having an arm's reach. Okay, so for those who picked pile number 2, I'm gonna put you in this little corner near the candle. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards. This reading, if you haven't told by title, in the beginning too. What is your reputation? How do other people view you? Like, what do they be thinking about, you know, when they look at you, when they think about you? Janis Joplin? Okay. I really said in my head, I don't give a fuck. Wow. Really? Cause like, look at the bottom of the deck. Does she look like they don't care? I'm hearing like with Janis Joplin, evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. You're willing to be the one to put yourself first and set those standards, the rules, those boundaries, like what you're willing to put up with, what you're willing to accept, what is like reciprocal for you, I guess, in a way. What is not leading me to overstretch myself, so I'm feeling like I'm in something I should not tolerate anymore, you know? The power of love must replace the power, I always say this wrong. The power of love must replace the love of power. So you're willing to really assess things that truly matter in situations. You're the one that understands the power of love. You could just be a very loving, peaceful person, willing to just say things like how it is, but in a non-confrontational way. You don't put up with the BS, but you are really this beautiful. There could be this sense of you holding your sense of appearance, like the whole frame of the face here. Her face is like the main focal point. I know they're all like the focal point, but like with the swirls around it of honey, your energy is just very warm, succulent. I'm hearing, I don't know, y'all could be tasty. I'm imagining like honey. You could just be like very sweet with people, kind of a very kind heart, very peaceful presence. You are far greater than some of your fears. You embrace people to like face their fears by how confident and how much of a go-getter you're willing to like tell it like how it is, be who you are, and be unapologetic about it. Did I say unapologetic? Unapologetic. Did I say it right? I don't know. Whatever. Ooh, I like the color coordinating, the yellow. Very confident, I'm getting, and creative. Whoa. You could be like the impact. People believe like your impact is gonna be big. They believe that you're gonna be like a big deal. With Beethoven at the bottom of the deck. Fools mistake their flesh for plastic. So there's a sense of like your body. You can have a reputation as having like a nice body. You could just be dancing a lot, or very athletic, or like whatever your figure, whatever your type. People just really like, they think about your body a lot, whether it's like the clothes that you wear, your hair. I don't know. You could be a person like with straight hair, wavy hair. I guess blonde or brunette, doesn't matter. Literally blondie, you could be blonde. Just like people think about it could be like, I'm getting something with the throat chakra, how you express yourself with the yellow. You could be someone like, if your reputation is like your voice, something about your voice. You could have a voice that just stands out to people. People could have told you that you have a very beautiful voice, or soothing voice, or peaceful voice, or I don't know. You hear like when you're on a phone with people, they like how you sound over the phone. That could just be like a little side note, little message from someone in particular that's on your mind. But your reputation is that you're beautiful on the inside and the outside. It's not just about like the looks with you. Of course, you're beautiful and in a very unique way. Like, you don't follow like typical beauty standards with their face features. They're just not like, I guess, like the Instagram model or any kind of, you're not trying to be anything that you're not. I'm just feeling like the sense of genuineness. You could just have a very somber facial expression. Well, there is the sense of like warmth in your gaze with the warm tones, but people view you as having like a difficult past, but they view you as like destined for greatness because you're passionate about what you do. You know how to be beautiful on the inside and the outside, and I feel like that stems from you being open to new things. You're an inspiration to people because you inspire them to go after new things, to start new goals, new tasks, new hobbies, go new places. You spark this sense of people that is like carefree and fun and not really caring about what other people think. I'm gonna pull some archetype cards. Stay open to new things and you'll never stagnate. So you're never stuck. You always are willing to have that drive, take the initiative to express yourself, to take action, to go after your dreams, your goals, your life purpose. You're the person where people see as like always busy. You're always like working on a project. You're always on the move. Even in times of silence where people are not talking to you, they wonder what you're doing. They expect of you that you must be working on something big, something that's going to make a lasting impact on this world. What is your reputation, pile number 2? Pile number 2's reputation, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, pile number 2. I really want them to fly out, if you can't tell. Yeah. Storyteller, something with expression, yeah. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So you could wear your spirituality on you, whether it's like your unique expression of just the patterns that you wear. I don't know. It could have something to do with your heritage or your culture, your community. How you express yourself is through what you wear. You could have felt drawn to pile number 1. If you have the time to go back and watch it after this, I would definitely not knock it to you, because I'm getting like similar themes here. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. People could learn a lot from you through your stories that you tell them. They could get the sense of like, there's this, with the book being open, she's like in the middle of the page, like, we're gonna be here for a while, and when you listen to a song, it's gonna be here for a while. I also like how she has flowers in her hair. So you're the one to like deep into like meaningful discussions with people. You could smell good. Your hair can smell good. That's your reputation. You could have very good taste in books or music. Shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. There's a sense of honesty and trust people have with you because you're just warm, calming, trustworthy, peaceful, like kind of person. Yeah, you're not the type to make up lies. You're either type to be honest or silent. I'm getting the sense here. Engineer, ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So through your, just like I'm hearing living by example also. It seems like from the pattern from the book is just going through into her life. So like your life stories inspire people to get themselves, like the way you live your life, even the way you express yourself through your looks, through overall how you move about in life. It inspires others to get themselves out of dilemmas too. You're willing to get yourself out of common dilemmas. People can resonate a lot with you through the stories that you tell. But yeah, there's a sense of you being resolutions for focus. I was gonna say, I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyway, sorry if I'm laughing in the microphone. I hate when I do that. Another one. What is archetype? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Wow, priest. I like how I put it down that hard. I like that. Priest facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy, shadow attributes, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. I was getting a sense of community here, like you're expressing yourself to a collective, a group, a whole, taking other people under your wing in a type of way with your light, like with your aura, with your influence. You're sharing music, you're sharing stories, you're sharing your voice. Expression has come up here twice, and also I was thinking about this sense of spiritualness. You could just overrate your spirituality on you, whether it's as simple as a peace sign or any kind of pendant or like the cross or anything of the sort, like crystals, beads. Yeah, you're serving as what you like express, what you share with others, in your spiritual community, whatever you like depict that as in your life, wherever you come to like share your lessons from life, your experiences, your day-to-day life, whoever you talk to day-to-day, those people. Yeah, you you serve as a channel of the divine, and people recognize that within you. Like what you say has meaning, what you say is deep and substantial, or it has like long-lasting impact. You could say something to someone and they still think about it a few days, months, weeks later, like it really sticks with them, even years. I'm hearing yeah, you have like a long-term impact on when you like when people know you, like people know you and you stick with them. Like, I don't want to say just that you're living in people's head rent-free, but it's kind of feeling like that because it's a sense of like what you said is out there. It's out there for people to come back to. I'm hearing like for them to look back on, and they seek this sense of inspiration or wisdom or guidance, or yeah, to know how to solve life's chaotic common dilemmas, to know how to fight through the chaos in life with wisdom and intuition and trust in themselves and what they're doing. Strength and skill, discipline through toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism. I was getting like the stoic look within you. Stoicism, self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. So yeah, also here underneath that with light attribute being loyalty, romance, chivalry. Can I talk? Chivalry, bitch. I literally was just saying this in the last pile. I'm like, but you said it fine then. I'm like, okay. Love of honor. So you're an honorable person, trustworthy, dependable, reliable. When you say you're gonna do something, you are. You're kind and thoughtful. Yeah. Very compassionate and loyal, loving person. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Because you trust the divine, you're not just like draining energy on other people. Because you stay in your lane, you do what you do best within like your, area of expertise, like whatever you're disciplined at, you know how to stick to it, your skills, overall your strength of character. There's this sense of grace within you and confidence with the warrior. Also, you're not so like, I don't know, like uppity, because trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to suffering inflicted on others. So you're not like high in your tower and don't care about other people. Like you're willing to put up a fight for other people. You're willing to help other people get out of their problems. You're not just gonna stand by and look. You don't like watching other people struggle. You're willing to put your toughness of will, like it says here, your sense of heroism and self-sacrificing, and conquering the ego, not thinking you're so self-important and it's just like, the world revolving around you. You just love listening to yourself. It's not even like that. Or like you just love the attention. You love just having that title, that role of trying to pass on something, seduced by your spiritual role. That's not even it. There's this sense of selflessness too, humility, a sense of groundedness in who you are, so you don't feel like you have to seek that validation of serving a role or listen to this, here's what I have to say, look how great I am, I'm destined for greatness, and here's my past, and here's how we're coming. And also there's a sense of like no one can really quite be like you. You know who you are. There's a strong sense of that. I'm gonna do some astrology cards. Okay, that's a lot. Pile number 2 is reputation. Divine spirit. Thank you. Ooh, with spirituality coming out again with the Pisces energy, your reputation is that you're highly intuitive, or you just know how to make moves, and they always lead up to being like the right move for you. You know how to put things to a certain end. You know how to go through grieving processes with, I'm thinking the 12th house energy is like things that's hidden. So there's a sense of mystery to you. You're this sense of an enigma. You could be viewed as indecisive, but I feel like people are confused about you. Like you're this enigma. People think you're indecisive, but they can't really peep how you're moving. You could not be the type to always post on social media or even have a social media. You could be on a social media break. I definitely can relate to that because this is kind of the only social media I kind of really fuck with. Is it gives me leeway control of like how much people really know, and when I feel like I want to show out, I will. But for the most part, I feel like you appreciate things in your immediate surrounding. Like she's just sitting down reading a book, and then they're like together. She's like literally right under her. So it's a sense of like, come sit down, come, like people view you as like someone that they want to be like under their wing or under your wing. They view as like, you could be going through something overwhelming within yourself, probably a loss, something that you have to grieve over. But people view you as going after your green, your dreams, and yeah, going after what you value, your spiritual values. Yeah, people view you as going through like major change. People view you as very mysterious with Pisces in the 8th house. You could have Pisces in the 8th house. People view you as very intriguing, like someone that is willing to pass down knowledge, and you don't abuse your power. You have this strong sense of inner personal power within you. You could just be like a very intense presence for some people. Gemini energy, very contemplative. You want stuff to be known and you're gonna tell it. You are someone who stays true to your beliefs. You're very in tune with your emotion. You know how to analyze and such through your feelings, with the moon being at the bottom of this deck. Very balanced within your, like, knowing how to be inactive and active, knowing how to, when to take action and when not, the passive, when to express, when to not express, when to keep things secretive, mysterious, when to tell your truth, when to express yourself, when to show up. I feel like this is your destiny. This is your responsibility. People view you as successful. People view you as having a lot to do within a day, and you're destined for greatness with the 10th house being underneath that. I'm gonna need some water because I'm doing way too much talking. You're also very decisive, very swift in your communication. You say what you mean, you mean what you say. Not really the type to, I don't know, beat around the bush. You could be the one that's like, your facial expressions are, yeah, very potent for some people. Okay, I'm gonna get some tarot now. I'll get some tarot cards. Divine Spirit. What is pile number 2's reputation? Thank you. Knave of Cups. You could come off as very lighthearted for some people. Very charming. Willing to see the possibilities in things. There's this sense of childlike, like you're willing to nurture your inner child. You're not jaded. You express yourself in a lighthearted way, being true and individualistic and like carefree, wanting to have good times, seeing the beauty in things in life through obstacles and the darkness in times. You're willing to go on your own unique individual path, and that leads you to moments of serendipity with the Knave of Cups, moments of like just so happenings, just by following your own inner guiding light, and then you also being that guiding light for others through the purity of your spirit, through like your intuition. There's a sense of your intuition being a strong factor here. This sense of willing to go and take time out for yourself. You could be the one to like want to withdraw a lot. You could be a homebody. Be one very within your spiritual craft of making your little potions and like you're like self-care. You're nurturing your body to live like a long a long substantial life with the wisdom of the hermit. Like in old age, you're just a sense of willing to be going within yourself, suss through your own feelings, being like observative through your surroundings and through yourself. I'm hearing also you're willing to take the plank out of your own eyes. You're self-aware within yourself. People may view you as like, even for your age, being mature. You may be very young, but you fuck with people that's older than you. I'm hearing like you even have stuff to like teach and but just by living by example, I'm feeling like, because people view you as destined for success. However you're moving through life, that's selfless, self-sacrificing. Pisces energy is also like that, wanting to do things for the greater good, philanthropy, your reputation. You could have a lot of things. You're trying to maintain balance within your life. Many opposing aspects: home, work life, friends, family, your own time. You're trying to sneak away. People view you as very secretive here with the Seven of Swords. Maybe people don't view you as being honest with them, as telling you the whole truth, especially with your feelings. They view you as moving on towards your own life that you're creating for yourself. You're willing to like, because the Seven of Swords is stealing Seven Swords, sneaking away off someone's campground with the Seven of Swords. So you could be moving in silence here. You could just be worried about yourself, staying in your own lane, juggling the aspects within your own life. So you're willing to put your resources together, and I'm also hearing share that with others. You're sneaking away with Seven Swords, but you're also helping those in need, being that calming influence I was channeling before in the beginning. Yeah, willing to put that work in, willing to put the Gemini energy back to back, next to each other. I don't know why I said next to next, but yeah. What's bottom of the deck of this? Four of Wands. The sense of home. You're trying to create a home for yourself, a life for yourself that's stable and secure. You're this stable, reliable. People view you as making a home for yourself, balancing the many aspects of your life. You're celebrating your life, or you have things to celebrate for. You worked hard releasing things that was trying to be codependent to you, and embracing those chains and making do with what's left, making something out of nothing. And I'm sensing like co-creating with the universe, humbling yourself before the universe, before God, before divine spirit, before creator or the source, whoever you call it, Allah, humbling yourself before the because you wouldn't be on this channel if you didn't believe in something that's like a higher power, like more greater than us. Humbling yourself, being grateful for what you have, sharing it onto others. That's why you always lead this abundant life, and being able to create the life that you want. You live by example. You're willing to release what no longer serves you, and you're willing to humble yourself in order to have that brighter future, to gain new, fresh vision. People view you as an engineer, a visionary, someone who sees truth, someone who's willing to speak truth, someone who's good with their hands, someone who's creative, someone who has the life that they love and desire and go after what they want, someone who makes moves in silence. I'm gonna pull from this tarot deck. Clarify. Pile number 2 is reputation. What is pile number 2's reputation? Divine spirit. Five of Cups. You could be someone that people from your past are still grieving over, or you could be just overall having emotional release through your past grievances. People view you as knowing how to suss through your feelings, that's for sure. Especially through your creations. And what you express. Know how to go after new creative beginnings. Even if it's like a shy little, here you go, here's a little something I have for you guys. It's substantial. You made your mark. It's an earthly thing. That ace of I'm saying Ace of Pentacles now. That Knave of Pentacles. You could be someone who is learning through still past grievances. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Strength. Look all the darkness going on here. Ace of Swords and the Five of Coins. People view you as even through times of loss or times of isolation or times of you going about things on your own, being left out in the cold, or, people disappointing you in your past, just overall in general, disappointments in the past. You take those lessons, you logically dissect your moves, your plans, you're very wise. You always learn through your relationships. Very decisive. You learn through those, so it shows you how to go after what it is that you truly want. People view you as very decisive, knowing how to go after is what you want. You could overall be someone who just has a stoic face. This is stoicism here with even the bottom of the deck energy, the Ace of Swords. You're very cutting with your words. You speak facts. I'm hearing pile number 2 speaks facts, yeah. Very honest and truthful. It's coming up it's coming up a lot, not even twice. You know how to battle those inner demons, though. You could come off like, even through your face, like you wisdom. People who see wisdom. You could dress in black, and or just be very confident in the way you express yourself and how you project yourself out onto the world. You are very honest, very trustworthy, dependable, reliable, but there also is this soft side to where you're logical. You could be like, people can view you as very deep and lost in your thoughts, but you're processing. You're sussing through your feelings. You're mostly stable within yourself, especially through like the dark times of your past where you turn your back on society and you need to step away, take time to heal and process and analyze how you're feeling. You're the type to really battle those inner demons, which makes you a more compassionate being, selfless, fearless through being able to share those experiences with a storyteller. There's still this air of mystery and Like you being this enigma moving in silence. There's not much detail in the background. There's just a blur of people can assume like you did have a rocky past and you were like down because now you're selective with what you're willing to put up with, especially through the things that you inflicted upon yourself as well. You took time to like heal that own cup within you, to find your own truth, to understand yourself and the way you're moving about life, the life you're creating for yourself. People view you as on the right track, very balanced. You know how to make the right choices. To certain people, your reputation is like, yeah, you know how to persevere through life struggles and know how to maintain that balance within your life. Okay, I hope that resonated for you, pal number 2. Let me see if there's any more messages, but you can like and subscribe, comment, or share. I appreciate your presence on this channel, watching this video. I hope you enjoy the vibe and it was fun and entertaining for you. Please have a blessed rest of your day or night wherever you are, and bye.